Okay, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, man. I'm gonna use this video to create a kind of analysis on how to analyze the market using Trendline. Okay, so let us start. I'm gonna cover a lot of things in this video, so please watch to the end. You know, um, Now we're gonna dive into a lot of things. Okay, it's not only trend lines, but I'm gonna cover a full video. Okay, it could be about 4 videos I'm gonna do. Okay, because I cannot complete everything in just one video. Now let's start. What I'm gonna do here is that I'm looking at this thing on the weekly chart. Okay, the way I'm looking at it, honestly, it's confusing me right now. Okay, the way it looks. But what I know is that when the trader starts from here, gets to here, definitely, if this is the end point, it's gonna shoot down. If this is the ending point of this by shooting down this way, definitely it's gonna go up. Okay, but let's not talk about this now. Let's go. I love candlesticks. Properties. I go to show candlesticks. Show candlesticks. Okay, show candlesticks. I like candlesticks. Boom. Okay, now honestly, I like my chart to be zoomed down this way, but let's zoom it up so we can see these candlesticks properly. Okay, that's nice. Okay, zoom it down again. Okay, now because we're using Trendline, I got one indicator here which I create, and I'm gonna put the link below any of this video when I upload it. Okay, this is a Trendline break alert. So the purpose of this Trendline break alert is that the price is gonna break this trend line. We want to know that's the change of direction. Boom, we put it in there. Now look, great, this is cool. Now let us put our trend line first on this chart. Okay, this started from here. Okay, got here. All right, man, you know what, let's make it a little bit big because I want to be able to see it properly. Okay, I want something looks like this. Oh, I want to see it clearly. Great. We understand it properly, right? We got a start from here, bounce on it. We got a bottom here. Then what happens? This thing breaks the trend line. It shut down, right? Great. Now that's what we see so far. Okay. If this had been done before this moves, by the day it's touching and oscillating around here, this trend line will be giving a signal. So we will catch the moves without being too late. Alright, now based on this current movement, starting from here, actually this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, this is how it's supposed to be. Let's make it this way. Let's make it this way. You see, trend line is so difficult to draw. Okay, I see something that looks like this. Oh, it looks like this then. Alright, so what does this mean? Look, I don't know. This is gonna be a sideways market. It could go up, hit this trend line and shoot down, or whatever it's gonna do. Let's leave it alone. We don't know. This is the analysis on the 1 hour time frame. But I don't like analysis on the 1 hour time frame though. Come, let's go back. Delete. Sorry about that. Delete. Let's go to weekly. Let's start from the weekly. Okay, now we've seen this moves. Now this is where the weekly I've started one trend here, and then what let's make it this way. This is it, and this is a bottom here. Okay, now we were waiting, man. It was doing something right here. This trend line will be giving signal. Then it shoot up. It came, bounce and break it. Okay. Now when it break it, we know that okay, it has broken this trend line. Then we're going down. Okay. But the point is now that move is end. Let's take another one here. Got the top, and top. Great. What happens here? Look, it was going. Got here, oscillating around the trend line. Boom, it went up. Okay, it went up. Okay, now that's it. That's that. This one started from here. Let's say this started from here. Okay, Let us make it here. It makes a bottom here. Now, what is the idea right now in this? Okay, because what we're looking at is the day is gonna break this trend line. That is the day we want to start selling with it. Okay, right now we consider it as still going up. The day is gonna break this trend line. That is the day we're gonna think it's gonna be selling. Now we've done the weekly analysis based on trend line. Okay, let's go to daily and see what's up. Now, see the way it looks on the daily. This is exactly how it looks on the daily. Okay, or wait, let's go and do some other things. Now we're gonna do one thing. The daily trend line is gonna be very different from this one. Now this started from here, got a bottom, yes, got a bottom around somewhere here. Okay, this is the daily trend line, but we're gonna change the color. Let's change the color of the daily trend line into something else. Okay, boom. Trendline properties, we change the color to, let's change the color to something like let's make it aqua, and we make it this way. This is daily. Okay, then what happened? Daily broke down. Okay, when it was breaking here, we get a signal from this trend line, so we know this moves is down. Oh, this is down. Okay, because this is down, we want to believe we should be looking at any sell opportunities. All right, but the day it violates this trend line and break it, that is when it's going to the up. But this trend right here, right now, we see it as down in the long run. Okay, wait, let me show you one other things that we can do here. Now look at this. This is daily. Now everything we see here is that daily is down. I've said it. Okay, look at this one. This one, you look at it alone, daily is down. Now when a trend starts from here and end up here, definitely what it's going to do is going to fall. It's going to fall to a particular level and start going up. Maybe it's going to fall up to this level here, I think. But the point is, maybe it's just going to bounce on this one and then maybe sideways going up. Now this is the daily analysis. Let us go to the 4 hour. This is how to do analysis, my friend. Let's go to the 4 hour. You see the 4 hour, you see what is going on. We have it going down, then down, and down. And what we'll be doing, looking for sell opportunities from where it creates a head. Okay, now we're gonna put another trend line from this 4 hour where it's going down, and we're gonna do what? Okay, look at this thing. This is the 4 hour trend line. Okay, let's make it a color of yellow. Okay, properties, make it yellow. Okay, we're making it yellow for the 4 hour. This is the 4 hour trend line. See where price came from here and fake you out. This is a fake out, but still bounce back to it. What's it gonna do? Maybe it's gonna come on this and bounce back down. But look, that's not over yet. Let's see something going on here. Okay, this is what we see. Okay, can we say this is up? Okay, by the way, from what I've seen, 4 hour climbing up, it creates a triangle, and maybe there could be a break to the up or break to the down. Okay, whichever it is, we don't know what we're gonna do yet. Okay, now let's go to the 1 hour. Now this is the 1 hour. Okay, whatever it's doing right now, we cannot say, but let us zoom the 1 hour a little bit. Now we want to do this 1 hour and make the trend line as right. This thing I've started from this point, and then what? It break. Let's see something. When price has gone up, it will get to a particular level, it's gonna break. Let's make the 1 hour a white line. Okay, 1 hour has broken it, going down. We feel this is down. Okay, we want to track 1 hour. We're gonna track it and see. Okay, when is it going to start coming up? Now, if 1 hour break this white line, definitely it's going to be a change of moves to the upside. Let's zoom it a little bit. So what we see, it's going down, right? It's going down. Overall moves of this trend from the weekly is down. Okay, so this is just a sideways. Maybe we hit any of these, even hit this. If we're not careful, it might hit this and continue its own down shape. You understand? But that's not the point right now. Less than 30 minutes down. We've seen the 30 minutes. What's it doing? This 30 minutes also has been going down and pulling down. Let us put a trend line on this 30 minutes. Okay, let's say that, okay, this thing, we want to capture the moves here. Okay, let's see something about this. There's something about this I'm looking at. Okay, this is 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes has already broken this trend line based on this thing that I'm looking at. Okay, it has broken it, but we want to do this 30 minutes stuff to be like, let's see, okay, make it like a kind of a, let's say it's a pink. Make it a pink. Okay, is this a pink or what is this? Great. 30 minutes broke. It broke something here. So let's say it's here. Okay, let's say 30 minutes. It's here. Okay, 30 minutes has broken this. Going up. It's going up. Okay, it's gonna go up. When you see a drop like this, then it will go up. Maybe it will hit its head on this one. Okay, now how do we now capture entry based on this? Come on, let's go to the 15 minutes. Okay, now we see what 15 minutes is doing, so clear and clean. 15 minutes is going up. Okay, it's going up, and what is happening is that it might hit its head on this one. Okay, so if any target to take now about this 15 minutes is just this 125 on something. Okay, but now let us build the 15 minute on trend line by tracking it. Let's make it this way. We got the point where it started, and then it creates one kind of bottom around here, and then what? It's on its way up. Now let's make this 15 minutes something that's gonna look like or let's see what we're gonna make it. Let's make it something that looks like let's say it's gonna be this thing, I don't know, violet or whatever it is. This is the 15 minute, a violet. Okay, now what is the point here? We have the trend lines. 15 minutes is climbing, going up. Now if we want to be buying on the 15 minutes for going up, when it bounces on this trend line and give us a lot, that is when we buy. We got another bounce somewhere here, that is when we buy. And then until it continues to go and get somewhere and it drop, because the overall movement is down, which means when it hit this white line, it's gonna drop. Okay, this white line could be the end of this. When it hit this white line, it's gonna drop. Okay, but we got the 4 hour something. We got the 4 hour here. I think we got the 4 hour here. Maybe it's gonna just hit the 4 hour and start coming down. Okay, but this is the 15 minute, which I think it's the end of all what I want to do. But for the scalper, those who scalp, when you do this type of analysis, those who scalp, look, it bounced and start, boom, it shoot up, came down. Oh, a scalper can be alert with this trend line break alert, and you can pick it up from here where it shoot up, boom, boom, boom. It bounce on this under the 5 minutes. When it bounce on this, it's gonna bounce up again and go. Okay, so this is how to make analysis using the trend line. I hope this helps a lot of you out there, and I hope this is gonna be something cool with you. All right, so take it easy, and bye. Don't forget, I'm gonna put the link of that trend line break alert on under this video. Take care and God bless. Bye. Yeah, okay, so based on the continuation of this trend line analysis, now we want to know what exactly is going to give us a perfect entry on this type of situation. Look at even this trend line serves as a signal alert on its own. You understand? Don't forget, I will put this trend line break, a lot under this video. So if you like, you can get it. Those who use trend line, okay? The trend line is good for everything, okay? It's always good. It's also good to barricade. It's good to barricade your trade, to know wherever it's getting and making the alert, you know that something is going on right there, right? Now, this is on the 5-minute time frame right now. So now we want to go get something, okay? Whatever we are going to get is going to be fit to enter trade along this trend. Now, let us go get the first thing. The first thing we're going to go get right here is about something. That thing is going to give us the knowledge of what we want to do. We want to get this easy trend. This easy trend is from the mql5.com. Easy trend. You can see the name. Okay. I'm not affiliated to this product, but I just found it as a very good product made by somebody. Okay. I give kudos to that person who made this thing. It really makes the job easier for me. Okay. Now, this can even send you email alert. Doesn't repeat. It's a good one. Now look, whatever is happening right here, when this wood is giving you the signal, maybe you missed it or you don't know. Look, this arrow here will give you its own next signal. Okay, as you know that on the uptrending line, we should always concentrate on buying. Now look at the 5-minute. This gave you another buy signal. Okay, but forget about this one bringing some kind of signal of retracement and this and that. Actually, me, I don't like this type of reversal signal. But based on this trend wood that you put on the screen, okay, definitely you know this is uptrend and you're supposed to be buying until this trend, this wood is violated. Okay, so that is that. That is that. Let's leave this the way it is this way. Now, the second thing I want us to go and get is something that looks like, oh, something like this choppy market index indicator. Is also from mql5.com. I'm not affiliated to this, but this gives you the idea of what you want to do. If you don't know exactly what to do, look, it's climbing up. So if you don't know what to do, this one, okay, how this one works is when it goes above this 60, look, you want to buy along this trend line. You want to buy. So it's above 60 in green color. It symbolizes, okay, you find opportunities to buy. So you can take this buy entry. It's correct. You can take it. Okay. Now look at this. This one is above 60. Okay. So you can pick buy entry. You are safe. There's no problem. Okay. This one is still choppy. By the time it gets above 60, it might be green, it might be whatever it is at the time. You decide what you want to do. But right now, from what we're looking at, this still looks buy. Okay, we have it here above. It's come above 60. We have it. We bought. That's nice. But now we're looking at it again to go above 60. We have the next buy again. Buy on the wood. Okay. Now let me zoom it down. That is that. Now, that is that. Now, I'm showing you this thing one by one. Let's remove it. Let's remove the way I put them. I'm still gonna be removing them. Okay. Or maybe I should leave them alone. Okay. We know that. This was when it was selling, coming on the red. The red is, you see, the red is going above. The red is always going above 60. Okay, the red is always going above 60. Definitely you can see the trend line coming down. This trend line is from, I don't know which of the trend line is this, I don't know, but from the analysis we have done before we drew this trend line, that is why it was coming down. Okay, it was coming down. Okay, that is why you see the red is going above 60, telling you that you should look for sell opportunities. Okay, now look. Okay, this one, I think it's finished right here. Okay, and here we got something here. We got the green going above 60, which is telling us to look for a buying opportunity. Okay, now in this case, if this is red and it goes above 60, definitely this trend line is going to be violated. Honestly, if this red is going above 60, if it's not green, if it's red, then this is going to be violated. This trend line is going to be violated. But come, let me show you another thing that is going to make you feel so crazy right now. Okay, so crazy right now. There's something I want to show you. Okay, you see this thing? It's called the FFX engulfing setup. FFX engulfing setup. Okay, this will alert you when there's any engulfing pattern that is complete. And you know that engulfing is just like a very great perfect entry along the trend. You know, all these things, I don't really need to touch them, but it has its own alert system, this and that. Alert sound. The alert sound is what we want to put to be true, so that we can know to pop up this alert on the screen. Yes, we want it. And whatever again, our alert on the push to send that notification to the phone terminal. Great, we want it. This is on mql5.com. I'm still not an affiliate, but I found it so important. This is how it's gonna be. Okay, now what this one does for you is that along this trend, I believe, okay, it will come here and make a kind of alert under this one or this one, and it will tell you to enter it, and it will tell you where to get up. It will set your TP and stop loss, everything. It will set it for you. You know what this helps you to do is that it lets you see exactly where this market, where this trend that is going up like this, where it's going to end. So you will not assume that, okay, because this trend line is up, you will not assume that this trend will continue. Okay, because this trend is up, the price will come and violate it. So this is where this engulfing becomes so important, because it will set its own here. There are some, I see engulfing candle somewhere around here. It will set its own right somewhere here, and it will give you your TP and stop loss. Everything is going to give you. So you will follow this engulfing based on this trend. Okay, it works on every time frame. Okay, this is it. So let's say, okay, if I say, okay, I don't want a lot of things on this thing, but let's say, for example, the only thing I need is this trend. I don't have this one. If I don't have this one, you see, I will never know that even this one is been up. It's been up, that we will find a buy opportunity, right? And we're following this trend, right? But what this one is signifying right now is that this uptrend that we are following now is becoming so weak. Oh, look, it's red. The red, if this red is going up, then I think this trend line is going to be violated. It's becoming weak. This is the sentiment of this market. Okay, it's this red now, it's going up. If this red goes up above 60, this trend line will be violated, because these candlesticks will be selling. Then at that time, this engulfing will appear somewhere and tell you to sell. You understand? So these are the tools you need for following trend analysis. You understand? Now, if we want to go to the 15-minute time frame and see this thing exactly the way it looks, let's zoom it properly. Now, if it looks like this on the 15-minute time frame, okay, which shows you that the 15 minutes is projecting a kind of, this is, you see this green traveling and going above 60. Okay, this 15 minutes is telling you to maintain, to maintain your buy. Okay, and that is why you see this one super trend is still blue, which shows that we still continue the up direction. Okay, look at it. Is it? Even there's a pullback here, which is called a kind of whatever, I don't know. There's a pullback to this point, but still super trend remain blue. Okay, which means you should stay confident in this trade by following super trend. Okay, following super trend alone is enough to give you a lot of pips inside this market. Look at where super trend generates its own buy for you. It continues to be blue, and you continue to follow super trend until super trend becomes red and give you the red one arrow. That is when you leave it alone. And at this point here, this engulfing will come out from somewhere here and tell you to ride it up. This is engulfing. Before this moves ever happen, this engulfing will appear here before that moves. That is why you have all this engulfing stuff, because that is what this engulfing is always looking for. Okay, now look at the super trend. Okay, remember we are using it based on following these trend lines. Look at the super trend. Okay, the super trend tells you to continue your down journey. Okay, that is the super trend based on this trend line analysis, where this trend line is going down this way, right? It's going down this way, and then super trend is telling you to go down with it, and you continue to go down with it, and the trend line still continue going down, and then forget about this. This is a pullback. Super trend tells you continue to go down with it until what happened? Until the trend line is violated right here. It's violated, and because it's violated, okay, now it's been going up. Super trend tells you to start going up with it. Now what? We jump on another trend line that is going up, and super trend is telling you to continue the up, and this trend line continues up. So right now we still continue up with super trend. Okay, super trend still continue its own up. Now this trend line, when it's violated, that is the end of these moves. But look at, you have grabbed a lot of pips right from here to this top. You have grabbed a lot of pips. Okay, now look, if we remove this, that is giving us the sentiment. If we delete it, good, look, only this trend line and super trend is even good enough for you to follow this thing. Oh my god, what do you think, man? What do you think, guys? Look, if you miss this trade right from here where it violates this one, of course you can't, of course, because they will make a kind of alert, and you're waiting for a lot of confirmation. When this came down here, this engulfing will quickly come and alert you right from here. So when you see engulfing, you know what that is. Engulfing is always trustworthy in the market, and this is why you see all these engulfing moves. Do you see this? Now only this trend line with this super trend and this engulfing is even good to follow this strategy. This is a trend line analysis strategy. Now look, there's something I'm going to show you after this video. Okay, it's going to blow your mind, and I'm going to let you see exactly what it is. You will be surprised to see that. Honestly, you will love it. Seriously, I promise you, because I know exactly what I'm doing. Everything we're using about trend line analysis has to rhyme with trend line. Okay, we cannot say we're following trend line and we put the Bollinger Band. We cannot say we're following a trend line and we go and put one RSI or whatever. You understand? Look, this is enough. The next I'm going to show you is going to be based on trend line. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, yeah, I hope we're progressing with this video of trend line stuff. You understand? So what I want to make it do now is to make it snappy and make it look like so cool and super cute. You understand? Because we want to do something that's going to be easy now and automated. Okay, now Let's say we are tired of drawing a trend line, because not everybody also know how to draw a trend line, and we want to go get something that is going to make it automatic, okay, automatic for us. All right, so this thing I'm going to go grab now is called the Trendline Architect. Okay, the Trendline Architect, and we're going to use the Trendline A. Okay, this one has different kind of stuff in here, okay, but we're going to use the Trendline A, which is the best for us, and we're going to leave it the way it is, nothing else to touch about it. Great Trendline Architect. You get it from nqf5.com. I'm not affiliated to this, but you know, at least for drawing automatic trends makes the work easy. Look at what it has drawn for us. This is your trend line, man. This is your trend line, automatic trend line architect. When you're looking at it, you know that you should go concentrate on buying on this pair. Alright? But now come, because we have the trend line. Now what we do, remove this one that we went to draw manually. Just get it off, get rid of it. We drew manually. Okay, delete it, get it off. Okay, come on. Now we do it this way. How do you see this? This is automated drawn trend lines. It's drawn automatic by the Trendline Architect, which makes it easy. Okay, makes it so easy, makes it easy for us. Okay, there's no need we draw trend lines, scratching our brain drawing trend lines. Architect is gonna draw that trend line for you, and it's just to look at it and follow it. You wait for your engulfing, and your engulf. If you miss this arrow from the super trend, if you miss it, which I wouldn't like to miss though, because man, from the super trend, I know I can generate a lot of pips. Okay, I know I can generate a lot of pips. Okay, great. But if I miss it, this engulfing will come and appear from here and tell me it's time to buy on this trend line. And when I buy, I may get out from this point. These are engulfing candles. Okay, you see the power of these tools I'm showing you? Alright, now we don't want to waste more time. I want to show you something now that is going to be super cool and is going to blow your mind away. Now, okay, this one I'm going to show you now, I promise you, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind away, far, far away. Now come, this tool I'm going to show you now, it's called let's see, it's called the buy sell line. Okay, this is a semi-automated EA. Okay, I will tell you what it does. There's nothing I want to do with it though, but I just want to show you something that it does. Every other thing about it, this way it's gonna be this way. We don't touch nothing. Activation order, we make it 1. Okay, we want to make it 1, and the reason for making it 1 is that we all know that this 15-minute trend might just last for only 1 day, and that's all. So we make our own order to be 1. Okay, and then the distance, you know, a lot of brokers, they have distance of 5 and not 2. So except your order will not be activated, and then we say, okay, lot size to take. Okay, the lot size is gonna take then depends on your own account. Okay, let's say for the sake of this example, okay, take 0.10 lot. Okay, take 0.10 lot for the sake of this example. Okay, just for this example, and let's say the TP 60, stop loss is 60. Okay, we prefer it that way. There's no problem touching any other thing. We are not going to touch any other thing from this anymore, except we see something that is good, super cool feature. Okay, I didn't see anything. Okay, but you know, now let's apply it, and there's something I want to do. Let's see, allow live trading is checked, good, and then let's apply and see what we got. Boom shaka boom. I'm making your day a better one now. I'm making your day a better one now by using my time to show you all the things that you need. Okay, it's not until we jam pack some kind of indicators on our screen before we feel we're cool in trading. But look at what I'm showing you here. Now, what is this and what does it do for us? Now, good. You see, from the time that I understand that this trend is up, okay, great. By the price violating this super trend, and super trend has changed into the up direction, not by reversal. If you remember, we have this trend line. Okay, if you remember from the analysis we did, we have trend lines. Okay, so it violated our trend line. Wait, let me show you one more time. Okay, I don't want to draw it a lot, but let me show you one more time. The whole trend line violated. Okay, I don't want to have a lot of trend lines here, but it's being violated. Okay, trend line is violated. Now, since trend line is violated and we have this, okay, so now what do you think I'm gonna do in order to capture this entry? Okay, what do you think I'm gonna do in order to capture this trend line violation entry? You see, based on this one now, we're going up. All right, we're going up. Great. Now, what do you think I'm gonna do now? Please, sorry, I don't really mean to remove this thing. Let's put it back. Okay, let's put it back. Okay, because removing it also might lead me into some kind of thing, because this one has a kind of alert that's gonna alert us through the alerting system. Let's put it this way. Okay, let's put it this way. Okay, now, based on this trend line architect, this trend is up, and based on this man here, this trend is up. So if, example, that I got this arrow signal that this trend is up, okay, and I got this arrow signal from the engulfing that we are going up, what will I do? Now look, you see where this man here, that is where I want to perform the magic right now. Now we're gonna switch this one on, okay, and we're gonna bring a trend line buy because we want to buy. Bring this, okay. Now what I do, you see this flat, okay, because I'm gonna straight this thing, okay, I'm gonna stretch this thing to this point here, point A to point B of the screen, and I'm gonna put it right here on the flat of this super trend. And then what am I gonna do later? Because it has gone down, it went down, engulfing came up. Okay, engulfing came up. Okay, so what am I gonna do? Why do I have this line here? Now you will see what I want to do here now. Okay, make it like this, because we want to buy. This is a trend line buy which we took from here. You can see the light is on. Now, great, I want to buy. Okay, what kind of buy is that gonna be? If I want to buy at the top, what is that buy? It's a buy stop, buy stop. Now we're gonna go do something. Now I'm gonna do this. I will now come here. I will tap this EA, buy sell EA. Then I'm gonna come here to input. Then I'm gonna start it. It's off now, right? I'm gonna do which entry I want to do is buy stop, buy stop. And you remember, everything has been programmed on that wood, so there's no need to do anything anymore. Just say, okay, buy stop, push it there, boom. You see? Now, order is activated. Good luck. That is all. Look, if we wait a few minutes, we will see the order on this wood. It will be there. It will be hanging. So why is it hanging? Why is it hanging? So definitely because of this engulfing signal that we got from this. And this trend is up, and this trend we drew is up, okay, and this super trend is up, but price has retraced. Then we have put our own wood in order to wait and buy. So what is it? It means when this price start going up with this engulfing candlesticks, it's going to activate our order. Even we are not there, we have gone to sleep or we have gone anywhere, it's going to activate it, and then it's going to be in profit. This is what this buy sell line that I put here, that is exactly what it does. And if you don't even need this wood here, you can delete it. Okay, if you don't need this one also, you can delete it, because you have seen it from the super trend that okay, it's going down, right? Now you can see from super trend, this is going up, this is going up, but here we have a pullback, a very deep pullback, which this engulfing will alert you. Now when engulfing alerts you, it means we got a super pullback away from the trend. So when that trend is ready, okay, we got a super pullback from the trend. All we will see is engulfing candlesticks with strength and power to go and break out of that level. So this is why we will have engulfing, and immediately you have this engulfing signal hanging below here. Okay, you will just bring your wood and put it just on the flat before the pullback happen. At the point where the pullback happen, just put your wood on that flat. That is all. Now look, if we get the same situation here where this pull back into this level and hit this trend line, okay, now if it's gonna go up, this engulfing will come again and give you engulfing signal, and at that time we will then do what? We don't need to touch anything anymore. Just drag it up here and put it there. Say okay, I want to buy from here again. Then because it pulled back, by the time it's going to go up, it will break out with engulfing force and it will go, and you are in profit again. So this is it, and this is all that I got for you. Okay, now I hope this is good and this is great, and I know a lot of you would have learned a lot of lessons from this. Took my time to do the best I can. At least those who know how to do this trend line stuff like this, I told you all the things you need to know and all the things you need to get and all the things that is so important is what you want to get. We get the important ones and leave those that is not important alone. Look at your buy sell wood. It's hanging around to buy something. I say okay, let me put this wood here, and then I wanna wait, because this trend is up, and this 15-minute trend is going up until this trend is violated. But right now, at this moment, at this point, it's going up. So I say okay, if I wanna buy from this place now, because this point, before I can place any order on this point, this has to pull back. But now it's not pulling back, then I have to be here. Okay, I have to be here. Look, by the time it's going to break it, it's going to break with force. But you see, the time to do this is when the engulfing signal comes out. Based on this trend, when you hear the sound of this engulfing, that is the one that alerts you that this type of pullback, big drawdown pullback, has happened. This is when you want to take advantage of this wood and hanging. This would now serve as your own security and guard into this market. You understand? So this is it about the trend line trading stuff. Okay, so I think I'm signing off right now. Delete my wood. Okay, happy trading. Thank you. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment below, and don't forget, I'm gonna put the link of this trend line break alert under any of this video. You can see it, you can watch it. I've given you a lot of resources that you can use, most especially